On the night destiny finally caught up with the past, the sky was dark, heavy, and restless. Thunder rolled slowly in the distance, not loud enough to scare, but deep enough to warn. Inside a large mansion at the edge of the city, a woman sat alone in the living room, staring at nothing. The house was big, beautiful, and expensive, yet her heart felt small and crowded with memories she had spent a lifetime running away from. Her name was Adana. That night, she didn't know why her chest felt tight. She didn't know why her hands trembled as she held her cup of tea. She didn't know why old faces she had buried long ago were suddenly knocking on the door of her mind. All she knew was that something was coming. Something she could not stop. And when the gate finally opened later that night, the past walked in, breathing, crying, and demanding answers. But long before wealth found Adana, long before her son became a name people bowed to, her life had been a long road of pain, survival, and silent tears. Adana was born into poverty. Real poverty. The kind that does not give you choices, only instructions. Her parents died before she understood what life was about, leaving her in the care of relatives who barely tolerated her presence. School ended early for her. Hunger became her closest companion. When she moved to the city as a teenager, she believed things would change. Instead, the city taught her lessons she was not ready for. Men promised help and delivered heartbreak. One bad decision led to another, until survival pushed her into a life she never imagined she would live. Every night, she stood under streetlights and hotel signs, wearing clothes she hated, smiling at strangers she feared. Inside, she was breaking slowly. Outside, she looked strong. Among the women she met during those years was Ngozi, bold, loud, and unapologetic. Ngozi treated prostitution like business. She laughed easily, spent money freely, and mocked fear. Life is not fair, Ngozi always said. If you want to survive, you grab what you can. Adana never argued, but she never agreed either. Something inside her still hoped for escape. That escape came in the most frightening way. One morning, after weeks of sickness, Adana discovered she was pregnant. Her world collapsed. The men disappeared one after another. Phones went unanswered. Promises evaporated. Fear wrapped itself around her heart. She considered ending it all, but one night, while crying alone, she placed her hand on her stomach and felt something change.